in here. Now I hold my finger on this stick, ruler, put my brush on the top of this, and then when I drag it along here, I can get a perfectly straight and horizontal line. Just like that. I think while I'm dealing with some water, I can add some water in here. There's none in my reference photograph, but since the tide goes up and down so much in Maine, there's always these little tidal pools left. Take a little bit of white. Yeah, let's add some surf out here. At this point, I want to start to put in some sort of bright accents. My reference photo, it's a beautiful photograph, but it's doesn't have anything that really jumps out very much as far as color goes. So I think I will add some of these brighter colors right up in here. It's maybe too much, I don't know. And these trees down here, they're in the distance. So I'm going to take my blue. So with a dry brush, I'm going to scumble some blue on there. Give that a little bit of atmospheric perspective. It's a nice thing about acrylics is they do dry so very fast that changes are quite easy to make. And I don't have to wait long periods of time before I make them. As opposed to oils where, you know, this could get very muddy and dirty if I'm not careful. I do like to work in oils too, but I switch back and forth. Now what I'm going to do is draw some of the rocks. In other words, basically outline them. I'm using this Bright again, fairly good sized brush for this, but I'm using it just on the edge, right on that little edge, so I can make a fine line. And these rocks down here, I'm going to make these much cooler. Back up to the lighthouse, I will add some of these shadows in here. The reason it's bluish gray is because these shadows are catching the light from the sky. So the sky is blue, so the shadow will be blue. Now where the glass goes around this lantern room, it'll be slightly darker. So just put a wash of color in there. And take some of my lighter colors, some white, and just suggest a hint of that railing right around here. Now right down here, we have some trees way in the distance. So I'm going to mix up a light green, and I'm going to put those trees way back here, just sort of barely visible. It's kind of a nice touch. Put yellow right here on the edge of this lighthouse to warm that up, and right here too. Down towards the bottom, we have some pools of water. I'm going to break from my reference photograph and put a larger pool of water right in here, just to bring more interest down to that area. Don't want to make it too bright because I don't want these things to fight, you know? I just don't want this to be so prominent that it will take away the interest from here. I don't want the eye to keep bouncing back and forth and back and forth. So I'll play this down some and add the addition of a few more waves. Well, this painting was all about texture, and I used those few methods to create as much of that as I could. I kept the sky simple so as not to fight with this texture, and I kept the detail to a minimum with this lighthouse, even though this is the center of interest.
For more information about painting and travel with Roger and Sarah Bansimer, visit paintingandtravel.com.
If you'd like to order a copy of this episode of Painting and Travel or any one of the programs in the series, log on to paintingandtravel.com. Each DVD contains 3 programs and costs $19.95.
Hello creatives, I'm Jay Schwanke. And on Life in Bloom, we show you the everyday benefits of including flowers in your life.
Look at that! Oh, yay!
See how good you did?
Thank you, it's so pretty.
You won't find this type of programming anywhere else but Create. So join us and let Create inspire your next project. Oh, see, look great. And keep enjoying flowers with Life in Bloom.
Step into the Dickie Chase kitchen and meet the younger generations who are carrying on the culinary traditions of legendary chef Leah Chase.
See how it coats the spoon? That's exactly how you want it.
Episodes will dish up Creole classics and explore the history of the iconic New Orleans restaurant.
Get ready for a comfortable seat on the sofa, because you're going to need it after this dish.
A mouth-watering family story, the Dickie Chase kitchen, Leah's legacy.
All hail the queen of Creole cuisine on Create.
Traveling is much more than just seeing pretty places. It should be a meaningful experience. It should be exciting, inspiring, and rejuvenating, educating, challenging, and humbling. It should give us memories to cherish, teach us about ourselves and each other. It should remind us of what really matters.
Watch Journeys in Japan on Create. Can't get enough of Create TV? Welcome to CreateTV.com.
I am so excited.
Get more from your favorite Create hosts and shows.
And then some.
At your home for how-to, CreateTV.com. Connect with creatives just like you on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and YouTube. And for even more Create, subscribe to our e-newsletter at CreateTV.com.
Stick around for This Old House. Next on Create. Today on This Old House.
We'll show you a system that can make airtight any building, whether new or existing.
And in my world, this is a masonry project extraordinaire. I'm going in. I want to see the mechanics.
And you determine what's unsafe, what's going to go down in the next storm, and then remove them.
Yep.
That's it.
Whether it's a work in progress, a labor of love, or all the ideas still to come, DIYing is about planning for surprises. Whatever you're working on, the Home Depot is here and there. The Home Depot, proud supporter of This Old House.
Renewal by Andersen is the full-service replacement window and door division of Andersen Corporation, providing design consultation, custom manufacturing, installation, and service. Renewal by Andersen. To learn more, visit renewalbyandersen.com.
Hey there, I'm Kevin O'Connor, and welcome back to This Old House. How about that, huh? I mean, lots to love about Western North Carolina.
I mean, what is that I hear? It sounds like every tree has got a speaker in it.
No, those are actually the cicadas.
Cicadas.
Oh yeah, 1 billion strong. So a lot of them are underground for 17 years, and then they pop up and they start making a racket because they're all trying to find a mate.
So sort of like the world's largest and loudest blind date for bugs?
That, or a really nice soundtrack for a ride on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
It really is. I mean, the views go on forever here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go for a ride. Yeah, you're not kidding about the views,
It's
right?
unreal.
I mean, and the highway runs almost 400 miles all the way from Virginia out to the Great Smoky Mountains.
And this was done during the Great Depression as part of that New Deal. And the New Deal were all these great public works projects, and this was designed to showcase really some of the most beautiful scenery in this country.
And it's probably the most peaceful highway I've ever been on.
Unless, of course, you're a cicada.
True, unless you are a cicada. Well, peaceful for